With the F-14 being added to the game, gaijin really set the bar real high for other nations. And if you still think that the MiG-23 MLD is really good, overpowered, the piece of shit, the gaijin, baliz, nurf, and the Russian bias, well, you'd be a little wrong in my opinion. Aside of what I think or what you think, Russia really needs a 4th gen jet sometime in the future. I thought that would be the MiG-25, but now, well, I really don't think so. I don't even think that the MiG-25 is a 4th gen jet, so please tell me in the comments down below. I would like to know. So, the MiG-29, the subject of our speculatory video for the day. I know that it's a 4th gen jet, that's a fact. It's Soviet. Here's why it's going to be, well, the next MiG. Stick around, this is going to be really interesting for you. I promise. Before you tell me that the MiG-29 wasn't the counter of the F-14, I'm here to tell you that nothing Soviet was made to counter the F-14 since it's a naval aircraft. And as we all know, well, Soviets barely had any navy to begin with. They have a lot of land, that's about it. So enough dabba-doobly-doobly-doo. As you might know, the MiG-29 was designed to counter the lightweight, reliable F-16 fighter that the US put out. So obviously the MiG had to, well, also be lightweight, agile, and it had to pack a punch too. Armament-wise, the MiG-29 was equipped with a 30mm GSH-31 cannon. Now it's GSH-30-1, not 31 as in the number 31. You get what I mean. The aircraft had 150 rounds of those 30mm goodness, and well, later upgrades of the aircraft lost a little bit of rounds. Some MiG-29s even had 100 rounds of ammo in them. A capable enough upgrade from the water pistol that we use in War Thunder. Everybody hates the water pistol, let me tell you. Well, it's glorious 7 hard points. The plane can carry up to 2 R-27s, which has, well, 2 variations. The R-27R, which is a semi-active radar guided homing missile. All of that, you lock with your radar, you shoot the missile, you break lock, the missile stops tracking. It's extremely simple. And the R-27T, which is an all-aspect IR missile. Extremely maneuverable missiles that are huge upgrade from the R-24s that we have in War Thunder. So the R-27T is obviously going to be the choice for everybody since, well, you press one button, you lock, you shoot, and if he doesn't flare, he's kaput. The MiG-29 could also carry R-60s and R-73s. Everybody's familiar with the infamous R-60 in the game, but the Vimpel R-73 is greatly upgraded and can shoot off bore sight. Imagine them like an R-60 that went to the gym and started lifting weights and taking steroids to buff up, but they are still sensitive to flares. Well, it is the same flare and weakness that the R-60 is notoriously famous for, aka it skipped on leg day. I should also mention that the R-73s are all-aspect missiles. If you are interested in the other stuff that the MiG-29 can carry, well, they are as follows. 4 pods of S-5, S-8, and S-24 rockets. The unguided rockets, the tiny Ivans. Well, we basically have them in War Thunder right now. Just start clicking on top-tier aircraft and you'll see them. And it also gets air bombs weighing up to 3,000 kilograms. You happy? Moving on to the engines of the aircraft, the MiG-29 is equipped with 2 Klimov RD-33 turbofan engines. The MiG-29 is the world's first aircraft to be fitted with dual-mode air intake. During flight, the open air intakes feed air to the engine. While moving on the ground, the air intakes are closed and air is fed through louvers. I don't know how to pronounce that. Louvers. You tell me in the comments how to pronounce that. On the upper surface of the wing root to prevent ingestion of foreign objects from the runway. This is particularly important when operating from poorly prepared airfields, aka every single airfield in the Soviet Union. The engines provide a maximum speed of 2,400 kilometers per hour at altitude and 1,500 kilometers per hour near the ground. And the service ceiling of the aircraft is 1,800 meters. The maximum range at altitude is 1,500 kilometers and 700 kilometers near the ground. Fun fact: The RD-33 engines of the Indian Air Force MiG-29 aircraft are to be licensed built in India under an agreement signed in January 2007. Performance of the MiG-29 Fulcrum. The MiG-29 can climb at a rate of 330 meters per second. The maximum and cruise speed of the aircraft are 2,400 kilometers per hour and 1,500 kilometers per hour, respectively. The ferry range is 2,100 kilometers. Its range and service ceiling are 1,430 kilometers and 18,000 kilometers, respectively. Now, those are a lot of numbers, I know, but here's a little bit more. The aircraft weighs around 11,000 kilograms and its maximum takeoff weight is 18,000 kilograms. Yeah, I'm done with all the numbers. So here's why I want the plane to be added to War Thunder. First off, the MiG-29 just looks sexy AF. The plane just looks like the most amazing beef stroganoff with a side of borscht and some Ruski standard. Second, it will balance out things with the F-14 being already in the game. Other than that, tell me why should this plane get added to the game, to War Thunder, in the comments section down below. Please consider subscribing if you like what I offer on my channel, and see you on the next one.